It is very clear. Let me speak as someone who has been a campaign aide. Let me speak as someone who has done debate prep with the presidential candidate. It is very obvious he did not listen to his debate prep team at all. It is very obvious he had no plan at all. It is very obvious he went in there and just thought, I'm going to wing it. That he should have a canned answer. I mean, the idea that they didn't fact check her on what even Snopes and PolitiFact has said is a lie about Charlottesville, but he didn't pull that out, you know, what you said. Instead, he quoted from Fox News hosts, which is actually going to play into her narrative.
Yeah, big time.
Okay? The statement that he made in his closing statement should have been the first thing he said, regardless of any question that was asked, and that should have been a repeated theme. Why haven't you done these things over and over and over again? He took the bait over and over and over again. Over and over again, it felt like he was in the White House, and we're running on his record, and he was defending his record, which is better than theirs. But see, it's a little bit like when I was on the Cruz campaign and we ran against Rubio on immigration. Even if Rubio beat us on a talking point in a given news cycle, the issue itself was a loser for him because of the Gang of Eight. He could never outrun that. And so I would always say to the campaign, let's stay on this issue. Let's not get on any other issue, because the issue itself is a loser for Rubio every time it comes up. That's what Trump walked into here tonight. He talked way too much about it. Everybody wanted to talk about Trump, and so did he. And he allowed them to do that, which means even when he was good, he's letting her off the hook and not forcing her to defend her record. That's a win for her. No matter if he drops a run, spot run, or whatever the point is he drops, if she doesn't have to defend her record, she's looking at the watch, man, okay, that's 5 more minutes. You know, the clock is ticking. I'm getting out of here alive. And you could see she's visibly nervous at the start. She is shaky at the start. You could watch. It's a little bit like a rookie pitcher in their first start in the majors, right? Kind of all over the strike zone at first. They get through that first inning like, I can do this. And as the innings go on, they get stronger and stronger. And the number one thing that could not happen, I thought tonight, is he could not, and I said this to you before the debate, he could not let her walk out and be seen as a palatable presidential figure to a plurality of Americans. And he did that, okay? Now, there's a long way to go here. And I didn't think he performed well in any of the debates last time, and he still won. There could be a Comey letter. There's organic events we could not possibly foresee for the next 56 days. But his job and our job is tougher now than it was 2 hours ago. Yeah. Because now he allowed her and it's clear he didn't listen to Tulsi Gabbard. What did Tulsi Gabbard do? Zeroed in on 1 or 2 issues. And just dissected her with those and deconstructed her before she could run off. They didn't start off 3-on-1. What happened is they ganged up on him when they realized that he was going to take the bait, and they didn't have to be afraid. And that piled on as the event went on over and over again. If I'm on the campaign, here's what I'm doing. This never happened. We're never addressing it. I'm not doing a rally bitching and moaning about the, I'm going to let shows like us do it, okay? It's losers bitch about the moderating debates when they leave a debate among the campaigns. That's our job. We should do that. But if I'm the campaign, I'm not talking about it. He shouldn't talk about it. This never happened. And I'm hitting the road tomorrow and getting back on message, okay, that we can't afford another 4 years of this, because we have to look at it the way we would if we were them. If we were them, what would we be saying here tonight? All right.
She ran out the clock.
Yeah, CNN, I don't have to turn it on. All right. John King last time was, Joe Biden's got to go. They're going to be orgasmic tonight.
Yes.
Move on. This never happened. Don't spend the next days and weeks wasting time on the ABC moderators. They're not on the ballot. No one can vote for or against them. Just hit the campaign tomorrow. This never occurred, and get right back on message and do everything you were doing the last few weeks before the last few hours.